Hi, Mark's asked us to say something today about how we're doing in lockdown. So we thought we'd just give you a few thoughts, lockdown thoughts. And I know it's quite difficult just now, and we get can get discouraged, especially now that we've just gone into a deeper lockdown again. However, going through it all, I think one of the words that we can both use to sum up how we feel is Thanksgiving. And that might seem a bit strange given all that's going on. We've got frustrations, things we can't do, etc. However, what have we got to be thankful for? Um, Basically, one of the things that we're really thankful for is the fact that we are able to get out and about. I know a lot of people are locked up or live in flats and find it difficult. Live in towns where there's maybe a limited number of places you can walk. But we're quite fortunate that we live in the country, we live in Quarter. So from our door, there are lots and lots of country walks that we can do. We can walk down to Châtellerault in under 20 minutes and we can walk round there. We have actually walked to Hamilton Town Centre, however, that's a bit of a trudge and maybe not the most exciting walk on the way back. But it's been good to see things, the way things are changing, the changing seasons, looking at the leaves changing, just getting out and about, getting some fresh air. And we're really thankful even for the garden we have. We look round the back and we can see lots of different kinds of birds, the occasional squirrel. We have seen a fox at the other side of the fence. So it's really good. We actually bought ourselves binoculars, which we've lost. I don't know where they are. We've got them. I'm told we've got them. There you go. And so that we could actually look and see what the birds are, and we've actually managed to identify a lot of birds that we never knew. So quite thankful for the fact that we can get out and about when maybe a lot of people are struggling to get out and just do different things. We're quite keen on walking, so we actually do travel a bit just to do walks in different areas. So we're kind of hoping that we don't have travel restrictions too much and that we are allowed to continue to do that. On a personal level, I think one of the things that I've always found difficult is prayer. It's been something that's kind of, I don't know if it's to do with the background or whatever, and I do remember years and years ago being out for a walk with a friend, and he actually just said to me, I had a prayer time the other day, and I just told the Lord exactly how I felt. I was really angry with him, and he had no right to do this and that. And I was completely horrified. And I thought, you can't speak to God like that. But recently, I've been reading a book on prayer by Philip Yancey, which is actually telling us that it's actually okay to be angry, to tell God exactly how you feel. And the Bible's full of instances where, and Job and David also, telling the Lord exactly how you feel, that you're upset or you're angry, and you're talking to. In the end of the day, you're talking to a friend as well. So from that perspective, you tell friends what you're feeling. Also, God knows you're angry anyway, so there's no point in pretending in your prayer that things are all hunky dory when they're actually not. And it's actually good, I think, to be honest. And one of the things I also have appreciated is the honesty, for example, even today in the Sir Mark sermon, how honest Mark is, not trying to pretend that we're something we're not. And it's quite liberating to know that you can actually just tell God exactly how you feel. Rightly or wrongly, you may be justified or may not be justified, suggest that it's probably not. But I've really enjoyed the book, and I know Liz in her book clubs have been reading another book which she's encouraging me to read as well, which is also about prayer, which is saying more or less the same kind of thing, that you tell God exactly how you feel. And it's been quite liberating to actually get to the stage where you can realise, you know what, I'm just going to say it. This is how I feel, rightly or wrongly. That's how I feel. So that's been good from my perspective. So
Okay.
over to the boss.
So I think Alan's summed it up nicely, that we have got a lot to be thankful for, and many people who know us would know that we were teachers, we both taught, and we are actually thankful that we are now retired, yippee, because we don't have to have the concerns and the
Mm.
worries of trying to navigate new circumstances and new ways of teaching the children online. We admire our colleagues who have been able to adapt and adjust everything to meet the needs of their students. But we're so glad that that stressful situation has not been one that we have had to live through. Being retired has given us the opportunity to have more time. And one of the things that I did during the beginning of lockdown was applied for a number of volunteering roles and eventually found an opportunity to work for an organisation called LEAP, which is actually part of South Lanarkshire Council. And my responsibility was to do some personal shopping for people, collect their groceries and their medicines. Now, that was an easy job for me in lots of ways because I don't mind shopping, although it's more difficult when you're trying to get the exact brands and the exact number of things and everything that people have demands for. But not only that, I love to have a talk with people. So when I was going to people's doors to have a little chat and hand over the shopping and the medicines, it was lovely for me to spend an extra 5 or 10 minutes just having a conversation with these people. Although for me that was easy, for the people who were being serviced by this volunteering opportunity, they were actually phoning the offices and telling the people in the offices how much they appreciated the folks who were volunteering to do this. So we know that for us, for me, it was lovely, but for them, it was equally enjoyable. In fact, probably even more so, as they were housebound, many of them. The other thing that was useful there was that Alan, he also helped me because he was my taxi driver. So although he wasn't doing the actual shopping, he was able to take me and drive me to the places I was going and help me to navigate the less travelled roads in Hamilton. So that brings us to probably many things that we're thankful for, and we just have to watch the video today that we saw in the church service of the place in Romania where the children we're collecting the boxes for this appeal, and we are thankful in this country for our health service, which is wonderful. We're thankful for our sanitation. We're thankful for our education system. We're thankful for so many blessings we have that we take for granted. We don't realise that there are many parts of the world, even in Europe, not that far from where we live, where these things that we enjoy are not readily available. And from that, it leads us not just to be thankful, but to praise God. To praise God because He is sovereign, because He is above all. We are thankful that we are Christians, and we are thankful that we have a God who understands the good days and the bad days. He understands the tough times, the feelings
Mm.
of anxiety, and we're thankful that He never changes, that He's always there, that we can call on Him. And from that thankfulness, we have to bring ourselves to praise our Father who gives us all these things and so much more. So that's our little lockdown story. We hope that you are feeling blessed at the
Mm.
moment in your circumstances, and we hope that this little message will be a blessing to you all.
Bye.